bunker. Yeah, this the bunker. This the bunker. Welcome to the bunker. This the bunker. Yeah, this the bunker. This the bunker.
Good people, what's up? Let's go. Listen, IG, what up? If you're clear on what you want, but inconsistent on how you move, or you're carrying responsibility for others while quietly unsure of what your next steps are, this moment is for you. Tonight's conversation matters because there's a point where waiting to feel ready becomes the thing holding you back. You'll walk away tonight with clarity on what to do when confidence is missing, but responsibility is real. Stay with us, not for motivation, not that, but for direction that actually moves you forward. You're tapped into the Breakthrough Bunker where we don't run from the storm, we learn to dance in it. I'm your host, Murph, aka Mr. Motivation, and this space is built for people who are tired of feeling stuck, tired of playing small, and ready to move forward with intention. Whether you are live with us or catching a replay, stay with us. This one matters. Tonight's guest represents what it looks like when responsibility shows up before confidence and you choose to move anyway. She's rebuilding in real time, carrying the weight of her children, her future, and her identity in public while doing the hardest work in private. This is a conversation about execution over excuses, self-trust under pressure, and becoming who you are before you feel ready. Let's bring her out. Tonight's guest, Miss Kerry. Kerry coming to the stage. What up, Ma?
Hi.
My Beijing sister.
Yes. I like that you got the flag.
You know, I'm ready. I stay ready. You know what I'm saying? What up, IG? We listen. So, two things. One, first guest for 2026. Super excited. First guest from the island. Oh my, I'm just all the things. Woo! So let's get this party started, man. We on Facebook, we on YouTube, TikTok. I ain't give y'all no love today, my bad. But IG, we here. So I'm gonna be panning. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give IG some love. Yo, Roland, what up, my G? Gold IO X3, what up? Double salute. Kerry, tell the people how we connected.
Well, he was in Barbados for Cropova, and we were on a cruise called Frazzle. My friend Russell Grant, Bash Brothers, big ups to them. They had the cruise on the MV Dream Chaser new boat.
Yep.
And his shirt, it stood out to me. I saw this shirt, think smart, positive mindset. I was like, where you get your shirt from? And he was like, it's mine. It's my brother. Was like, cool shirt. I need a shirt before you go back. And then he started to tell me what he did. Imagine two of us in the middle of a cruise and having a conversation about work. But he was definitely a vibe.
Yo, Yo, that was the vibe. Yo, big Russell Grant, big up yourself, Frazzle. I was super excited to be there for that event, and dope that we got to meet and we stayed connected. And I was like, yo, I gotta have you on the show. So thank you for you spending some time with me tonight, with the people.
You're
Super,
welcome.
super,
Thank you for having me.
yes, super excited. Well, let's dive in. So before the titles, before the work you're known for, who you known for, what you doing, who was Kerry growing up? What you like?
Well, I was a troublesome, problematic little girl, and my nickname was Rara, Rara, literally. And some people still call me that up to this day. I try to get away from it.
Uh-huh.
However, it is what it is. I know who I am now, so Rara or Carrie, regardless, my heart is just as big as my body.
Rah rah. I'll put that in the chat. Nickname.
When you say it
Boom.
like that,
I said it bad. Rah rah. My accent is off, y'all. Don't be coming for me though.
I love it.
So growing up. So wait, actually, this is gonna be super cool because a lot of people don't know my backstory. You know, they see me at Crop Over, but they don't know like I'm like I went to school in Barbados. You know what I'm saying?
You did?
Yes. Yeah, we gonna get to me in a second. What school you went to? What primary school you went to?
I went to All Saints Primary School.
All saying secondary.
I went to St. James. They called it Trents back in the day, or St. James Secondary, but
Uh-huh.
no, it's called Frederick Smith.
Okay. So I went St. Christopher Boys for primary school, and then I came back, and I went to
Mhm.
Parkinson for secondary, first form.
Oh, okay.
So I was hanging
I
out in
live in the
the
country. Those are nowhere near me. I live in St. Peter in the country. Then back up the road. I'm sorry.
park. Yes. Nah, damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what was your family structure like? You had a single parent household, dual.
Never.
Mm,
Well, I had my mom and dad always, especially my dad. Me and my mom don't have the best relationship. However, she was always there, always helping, always doing, even though we always fight up to this day. But I always have my mom and dad. They were together from the time my mom and dad became friends from 13 years old, living in the same community. And
mm,
my dad is now 69, he's at 69, and my mom is 67, and they're still together.
wow.
Yep.
That's dope. So you a daddy's girl.
Kind of, sort of, still is, yeah.
So growing up for you, who was like influential in terms of like your role model? Who'd you look up to?
Well, I had this one friend, and we don't talk now, but she was like one of my first best friends. She was always like 10 years older than I was. But
Mm,
usually my dad don't. My dad was always the person that was more clean to him. He worked any jobs that he go on. I was
mm,
always there with him. I
mm.
grew up with he digging wells, whatever. I was always with my dad, so I would say my daddy.
Right. I dig that. Huh. Yeah, I think it's important, super important, even for women to have the like the dad in the building in their world. You know what I'm saying? As they growing
Very
up to help them
important.
grow into a woman and know what kind of dude to rock with. Yeah, me and my daughter, that's my girl right there. You know what I mean? But I got a girl and a son, so I got best of both worlds.
Hmm.
So talk to me about what are you building right now? What's Carrie building?
Well, I'm building my brand, the official Kerry Skeete. I love people are interacting and talking with people. So what I do is media hosting. I didn't met school, everything is self-taught. I didn't met learn anything. I don't have any degrees in anything. This is just me fluently speaking with people. I good with my mouth.
Mm,
Talking ways. I'm very
mm,
good at what I do. So
mm.
it just flowed. So I'm building the official Kerry Skeete brand.
So if I'm looking at your brand, what you gonna do for us? I think you do MCing, hosting. Like what's the brand? What's the business?
Yep. MCing, hosting, being a brand ambassador for products, entertainment. I go into events and I talk to local and international artists. Um, I want to do something different in Barbados, we don't have any media hosts here doing what I am doing right now. It's just something that came out of a fun project and a helpful project at the beginning,
Mhm.
and this is where it's at. So I also do. I have a charity. It's not registered as yet. I've been back and forth. Here it's a process, but with solo moms and female headed household women, it was something I did in UE at a diploma course at
Mm.
school. So in the summer, like 3 years ago, so I pursued helping solo mothers because I became a solo mom when my first child father he was gunned down. So
Mm.
that was a
Sorry to
lot
hear
of
that.
realization for me. Yeah, like it is what it is, and I just had to do it for her. My son's dad wasn't always there. I had a few hiccups with my daughter's dad as well, but I just keep pushing. It is what it is. Like, just do what you gotta do.
Mm. So when you said the charitable org, is that like a nonprofit in the States?
Yeah, you would call it a non-profit, whereas I get donations solely. There's monetary when I
Mm-hmm.
host my event around Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
but usually it's all year round. Women just help me, just helping women. I don't have to know you.
Mm.
I don't even have to know your story. If you come to me and you say you want help, what you do with what I help you with is on you. I know what I
Mm.
did because I appreciate people. I know what it is to not have. I know where I came from and where I'm about to go.
Mm.
So if you come, you say you want help, and I can help. If I can't do it directly, there's always someone to reach out to. So this is where my voice comes in. I use my voice and my platform to help people.
So I'm eventually guess you didn't always have this mindset. What like shifted that got you here?
Okay, well, I had a friend. She passed away. This is going to be year two with
Mm.
stage 4 breast cancer. So,
Condolences.
while she was ill, a lot of conversations surrounding her bedside when we talked. And I know when you die, and I can't speak from a person that's dead, obviously, but when it's fresh, I know everybody will still be there. Like the hype's still there. But then you truly gone and season in, people just forget. So
Mm.
I always wanted to be in a position whereas things she said to me and motivated me to do that it was took me directly out to my comfort zone is what I'm actually doing right now. And I just don't want to be forgotten. I want to leave a mark on the world.
Mm. Wow.
Mhm.
So how long we got best friends?
Well, we weren't best friends, but she's a very close friend. We got close when she was about to, just before she passed away. We went to
Right.
school together. We were
Mm-hmm.
usually very cool, and we always shared jokes and stuff. And then she dated the guy, my child that died. Like when me and him broke up or wasn't on good terms, she started to talk to him, and we stopped talking. But then when she first got diagnosed with cancer, and I saw her a day at the hospital, we talked, and it was she told me her story, told her my story, and they said, don't let us wait so long again to connect because life is short. And then we just start
Mm.
talking from there again.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So I got a lot of thinking. I'm thinking. Damn. Okay. All right. All right. So what's something you do for fun? What's Carrie do for fun?
Cook.
You just go. I imagine you're a good cook.
Yeah, I actually sell food on the side from my home, a little small thing. But I live
Okay.
in a housing area, so this also came a part of raising funds for her to come overseas to get treatment. So I stepped out to my boss and did that, and that was one hobby I put out there. uh I also did this whole hosting thing because as I told you before we came here, just got like 3 extractions done 2 days ago because I'm planning and saving for some dental surgery to have some
Mm-hmm.
replacements. So I have hypothyroidism. It was cancerous when it was age 18. So I had to get some
Mm.
radioactive iodine treatment, and it
Mm.
messed with my teeth a lot. So then they
Mm.
started to deteriorate, and because of it, I had very bad childhood memories of the dentist and extractions. I never wanted to go. So I literally had no teeth at the front, and she was sick and she wanted a video so we can raise the funds to help her. I was like, she was like, Carrie, just do this for me now. And I was like, You know what? It's for a good cause. I had to swallow all of my, like, I had to gather everything within me to come on front to the in front of that camera and go live for Barbados to see me on Morning Barbados, for CBC News. Like everything in me, I had to use to be strong for her. So it just started from there.
Wow. I'm hearing a lot of I stepped out of the comfort zone. I did this for the first time. And you know what? That's the thing that holds people back. You know what I'm saying? They just afraid to one, be judged, two,
Yep.
to fail, to look crazy. I always say, listen, you gotta be all right with not being good at a thing.
Exactly. That's
In
life.
the right in the beginning and for a while. And if you keep doing it and you practice, but people don't get over that hump. I mean, what was it in you that how'd you dig deep that we could put that in a jar and sell that?
But one night we were on her. I was at her bedside because she was on oxygen. They gave her the tank from the hospital to come home with, and she was there barely breathing. And I was about to get up from her room to go and use the washroom, and she was in between breaths, struggling to say what she had to say. Kerry, we got to do this, we got to do that. I was like, you ever got to tell me twice? It's a
Mm,
saying here, Barbara. I was said, gone from there. I got you, and I just did what I had to do. Like I was like, I went to the young lady that was my another friend of mine. I was like, I gotta do a video for my friend. I got to make sure she good. She got 3 children, and I don't want she to die. And I just got fear of
mm,
people dying because of losing my child father. I was actually the last child mother out of his tree to see him alive. Because he came to my house, and when he left, by the time he got back home, the gunmen were there and killed him at his home. So I was gonna fear like I don't want nobody else to die that close to me, and I just became very protective of those who I love, and I had to do what I had to do. As I always, it is what it is. I can
mm.
only do me. What everybody else do is on them.
Listen, hold that thought. This is good. I like this. Hey, listen, if you just joining us, you stepped into a dope conversation. We talking about the power of stepping out of your comfort zone, the power of doing things for the first time, even if you're not good at it. If you feel you're gonna look crazy, but still doing that thing. And I want y'all to stay with us. We're gonna dive in a little deeper. But before we go into that, we're gonna go into the 3, 2, 1 with Murph, where I share 3 thoughts, 2 quotes, and 1 reflective prompt that I have for you, the viewer or listener. Um, Thought 1, responsibility doesn't wait for readiness. Responsibility does not wait for readiness. Most people aren't afraid. Most people aren't failing because they lack clarity. They're stuck because life is asking them to move before they feel prepared, right? And the real question we'll keep coming back to is, what do you do when the clock doesn't care about your confidence? Um, a book recommendation I'll drop in the chat. I recommend this on other episodes, but today, Atomic Habits. Shouts out to James Clear. I was in Boston the other day. Not to fly. Was I flying out? Can't remember. But I go in a restaurant and this shorty was at the joint and she had Atomic Habits. And I was like, yo, dope book, man. Like, you about to change your life. I told her, you got to print out the PDFs. You got to do the contract to yourself, follow the tracker. She said, oh, you ready? I said, oh, I'm all the way in with James Clear. So, super dope book. Tap in. Thought number 2, discipline is what carries you when motivation disappears. Discipline is what carries you when motivation disappears. See, when emotions run out, habits decide whether you move forward or you retreat. Habits decide whether you move forward or you retreat. And it goes back to atomic habits, just forming new habits, new routines. And last thought, self-trust is earned through action. Self-trust is earned through action, not affirmations. You don't wake up believing in yourself. You prove it to yourself by showing up repeatedly under pressure. A lot of times we struggle with self-confidence because historically we've lied to ourselves. We say, I'm going to start writing my book. I'm gonna stop hanging around insert negative company. Another one is I'm gonna quit vaping. But what actually happens, y'all, we don't start, we don't stop, and we don't quit. So years after years of this cycle, this repeated cycle, you stop believing you. How do we change that? How do we change that? Well, one of my favorite books, The Four Agreements. One of the agreements is be impeccable with your words. You know, do what you say you're going to do. And that's how you start, because at the end of the day, you are listening to you. Two quotes. Quote one, clarity tells you where to go. Execution decides if you get there. It's not about knowledge, having knowledge. Everybody got knowledge in a sense. It's what you do with that knowledge. It's this execution part, right? Quote two, you don't rise to confidence, you rise to responsibility. And I got one prompt because I'm excited to get back to Miss Kerry. One prompt, where in your life are you still waiting to feel ready? Where in your life are you still waiting to feel ready when responsibility has already handed you the assignment? All right, let's think about that. Let's reflect on that. Before we go deep, I want to take a moment to highlight an organization I rock with heavy. Let's acknowledge the YWCA Central Massachusetts, because their work, the work they do truly matters, especially in conversations like this that we have in the Breakthrough Bunker. They exist to support women and families who are navigating real-life pressures, housing insecurity, violence, poverty, and systems that make stability feel out of reach. What makes their impact powerful is that they don't just help people survive a moment, they help them rebuild towards independence, dignity, and long-term self-sufficiency. If you or someone you know could use support, or if you want to understand what community-centered resilience looks like in action, take a moment. Tap in and learn more. Tap in and learn more. I got it up on the screen at the YMCA. Tap in their website. YWCACM.org. Tap in. All right. All right. So, shouts out to the Y. Miss Deb, what up? Evelyn Pierce. Miss Kerry, let's stop. We're gonna pull back the layers a little bit. So, I got a question for you. Are you ready?
I've been born ready, Murph. I've been born ready.
Ready. What failure or breaking point once made you question your strength, and how did working through it quietly unlock a level of resilience you didn't know you had?
Well, a job I had. I was at this offshore job in Harbor Road, a place called KM2. I was there for a very long time. I quit, went back. I ended up stuck there for 8 years. I like talking. It was customer service. I was on the phone a lot, but I wasn't happy. A lot of stress, low income. I know my true potential and my talent, and I said to myself I was wasting it there. So I quit. I just get I was like went in one day. It used to be cold. The AC was very cold. It was heavy hoodies and stuff. My headset, whatever, and it was just at my table, and it was like first call came through. I declined it. You're not supposed to do that. I know I could get fired. But I declined it. Second call came through. Decline again. And I was like, what are you doing in here? And I cursed into myself. Real bitch, I'm cursing to you, know.
Right.
And I get up, pull up my headset, chair on the desk, stack up my hoodie, stack up this one of these scarves I had. I was wearing when I was there, and I just walk out. I told nobody I quit. I just was done. And when I came home, I didn't have work for like 2 to 3 years, and I was like, I feel boy. I do beer foolishness, like I feel, and I was upset with myself, and I always have people around me telling me, oh, you could do this, you could do that. But I just didn't feeling it within myself. I know I wanted to do, but I wasn't physically, because of, I would say fat. People say you plus size. I fat, that's it. I was a fat girl. Much people didn't want to rate me. Then I didn't have all my teeth. I felt I was not pretty. I I didn't believe in me, so I felt like a big failure then, and I went into a very bad state of depression. Much people don't know that,
Mm.
and I even went to the point where as I silently wanted to take my life, like I didn't want to be here anymore. And then everything started crashing on me. I felt like everything was just coming down on me, and I just feel like it's a big F up. And I was like, nah, I done. I don't want to be this world no more.
Mm.
And then my daughter, a conversation I had with her, she's now 19, and the thing she said, it's a bit, how old you is again? Because where you get this sense to tell me these things? And I made me check myself, and I can do this and I can do whatever I gotta do. And then my same friend that passed away, we had a conversation. I was telling she, look, I just feel like I messed up my whole life and da 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 da. And then I was just messy.
Mm.
So that was my biggest failure. I thought I failed, but
Right.
God had plans for me that I never know about. Like he does for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what, I can do what God do and what I supposed to do, and just go from there. I start making pizzas and selling pizzas. Then it get real popular because as a girl, I know a lot of people on
Mm.
island. I know them. Some will love me, some will hate me, some will rate me, some will not. And that it is what it is. I would have mentality. No, it is what it is.
But
Everybody can't like you.
right. But listen. But what was the thing? You know, and one. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that, man. I'm sure somebody listening that needs to hear your story. But what was the thing? Because you go from this deep depression, not feeling you, feeling like a failure. What was the thing that changed it for you to like, you know what, I got to get on my grind. I got to get out this funk. Like what
My
happened?
daughter
It was just the
and the rest
conversation
of
with
my
your daughter.
kids and my sick friend. Like I
Mm,
saw this woman with cancer. This woman was so strong. This woman pushing through every obstacle that come her way. She's sick, breast amputated, and this woman still getting up and doing what she got to do. And I was like,
mm,
who's me that full of health and got everything going on that I
mm,
can't do it? So I said, if she could do it, we could do it. And I
mm,
just start to push. So her and my children and the wise words of my dog, like I got three brilliant children. Like big ups to my children. The hard ears as hell, but the smart and
mm.
just keep me in check. Like literally, before he came, I was a bit nervous and it was like, bitch, just love a lot talking about you. They can judge me. This can get share about. They can got the world to say. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't robbing nobody. I ain't living in my truth. I doing what I gotta do. And my daughter said, "You got this," and I just said, "For sure." I was ready.
Yes, yes. Listen, I appreciate you, man. It's it's that effort mindset. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what you do, somebody gonna feel this way, they gonna feel that way. You just gotta do you. You know what I mean? And I think
Exactly.
I had to come to that realization many moons ago because I had that people pleaser syndrome, and then at the end of the day, it's like, damn, they and I learned sometimes it's not even anything you're doing, like your energy, your spirit, or even how hard you go. You remind people of opportunities they've passed up or things they haven't followed through on. It's Kerry, this joker, she be on it. Damn, I ain't even do that. And they
It's
mad at
true.
you for no reason.
I am a lot of people mouths, and I love it here. Talk about that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, girl. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. I'm
Right.
here for it. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I like that. So let me think. I'm trying to pivot. But wait, where do you get your confidence from?
Honestly, my list, and I say for 2026, I don't care what people think. This confidence comes from within. I got a daughter that's 14 years old,
Mm,
6 feet tall, and 260 pounds, and she's like full boy. And then I got another daughter. She's 19, plus size as well, 200 enough pounds as well, probably about three by now.
mm,
She wears whatever she wants. She's so comfortable in her skin, and she don't care. And I'd be like, girl, people get. And she was like, mommy, I can't. I gonna say lost somebody. So my children just motivate me. Like, and my son, them don't care. Like when nobody say it, once they're happy and they're comfortable, like I get my confidence from them. And I look at three of them and I see how them be pushing.
Mm,
That's my team. So it's me and
mm,
them against the world. So who can say whatever
right. Right.
outside? Are we doing this?
So the like your story, single mom. What advice would you have for a single mom that has something like kind of your story, but hasn't gotten over that hump yet, hasn't found their swag yet to don't care? Like, what advice would you have for them?
Well, I wouldn't say I don't care. I don't care what people think or say of me.
Right.
However, people, if I say I mind what people say, they will never get away, and I notice that. However, any motivation I got from them, like, believe in yourself, trust yourself, like everything ain't for everybody. Nobody
Mm,
can come and do what I do because I is me and you is you. But
right.
however, believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and keep pushing. As long as you got air in your lungs, talk to God. I got this
Mm,
saying, and my friend that logged in right here, right now, big ups to Brittany, because she's like, that girl is my gas can. She's my gas station.
listen, Brittany got my chat popping. That's what. Shouts out to Brittany.
I can't
Huh?
see, and I know it in my heart that she here and rooting for me. So, like, as I tell you all the time, trust God. Tell God what you want. Give him time to work. And don't say, oh, I believe in God and I trust in God, and then you doubt him. Like, how you can trust in God and you trust in the process, but some don't a mistake happen, or you call it a mistake, a situation happens, and you say, oh Lord, you freaking out. Nah, you can't do that. Cause like
Mm,
I be in the worst situation sometimes. I will sit down and smile and laugh, and I can still carry on. Not a set in my name some days, and they still pushing through
right.
because it is what it is. Like, it cannot rain forever. It's that simple.
Because at the end of the day, I tell people, you got to chase the storm. You go through the storm, and like you said, it's not going to be a storm forever. You're probably going to have a rainbow after the storm. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be nice and cloudy, and the clouds will go
Definitely.
away. You got the sun shining, but it's
Mhm.
what you learn in the midst of that storm is what matters.
Yep.
You got to
Yep.
extract the lesson.
Mhm.
Huh. So
One
when you
one thing I will tell you, you
okay,
would
please.
never. I always tell people, you will never ever ever come back and find Kerry Skeete where you left her. Every time you come back, it's something new. I always stepping it up. It's something new. I know for doing so much different. I pick vegetables and plant vegetables for a line of work to support my kids. I know nothing but gardening or planting. I went on
Mm,
the job. I had to get paid. The children got to eat. I sell food. I work in the call center. When I didn't like it, I still stuck it through. Like, in a job that I never do, I stir concrete.
right. See,
Ain't nothing.
let me tell you. And I was having this conversation the other day. I've, maneuvering through life. You get titles, you get here and there. But for me, I'm always been a grunt, a soldier. I'm a dude. If I got to shovel crap, I don't care what title I got or what the role is. What's the mission? What do we need to get accomplished? Give me a
Exactly.
shovel. You know what I mean? I think a lot of
Once it
people
legal and once it safe.
they run away from that. You know what I'm saying? They run away from the hard things, but you got to do that in order to get where you want to go. There's a
Yep.
quote, you got to do what you've never done in order to have what you never have. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I definitely resonate with that. Question for you.
Mhm.
When you think about the version of yourself who's just trying to survive, what do you now understand about them that you couldn't see back then?
Um. Well, for me, giving up is never an option. I used to give up real fast. So the
Mm,
version of me, like, I have two older friends. Like, I got friends of every different culture, friends from
mm,
all over the world. I got male, female, gay, straight. People is people. I don't care what you are doing, what you are not messing with me. You bring love, you bring energy. I like people. So I, right now, I at the point where I say this version of myself is the best I ever have been in my entire life. I I am happy. A lot of goals I have that I want to accomplish, but this version of myself right now is the happiest I have been. Single for
mm.
5 years. I want a boyfriend. No, do I can say boyfriend. I want a man. A
You
single
are
5 years. No, I got
my
that man.
men, come in.
Now you calling them as my friend Brett will say, carry weight with you can get. So I be impatient.
Right,
So
right. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's funny. I'm not a relationship expert, but I would tell you, try this. Maybe go places you wouldn't normally go. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
I say go places you wouldn't normally go. I remember, I mean, this is probably not even connected, but actually, I'm not even gonna say it. But
No, you need to say.
no,
You
I
need
only
to
say that
say.
right. So I'm in the library today, and I was like, damn, you know, I just remembered I never went to the library in college until I realized that's where all the girls hang out. I said, wait a minute.
Man.
Wait a minute. This where y'all be at? I was the devil. But you, know, you might go to the library and hang out, you know what I mean? Because at a fete, you know, it's a fete, you know.
A
But
fact these days for me is just usually work. Every time I
you
go to a
working,
party,
right.
so I think I gotta go to as people say the bougie bars and
Yes.
Lime Grove and thing and
Listen.
see what else out there.
Go, yeah. Just go prop up, pose and pros and chill. What my man said? I remember you know, what my boy name? Damn. Lawyer and Bim. He do White Bottle. Why his name ain't coming to me?
Who's that?
White Bottle Affair.
Uh,
Romaine.
oh, okay.
Romaine to tell me, Murph, you got on your posing shoes. You ain't here to dance tonight. You just gotta go up sometimes, just pose and prop up. So question. We gonna get on this. So I know you know interested in it was a boo thing. What kind of dude you like?
I really don't have a preference in men. Fat, short, well, short. If you're shorter than me, sometimes if you get me angry, then I'll punch you down. But
Oh Lord!
but I don't have a
I can't
preference.
even erase this. This is live. What are you talking about?
I know everybody says there's a bully, but I don't call it being a bully. It's being strong and knowing what I want. So before
okay.
I would never had a list or anything, but because of bad experiences with guys that I have been meeting recently,
Right.
I don't want you to be. You don't have to be rich, but you have to be financially stable. I hate this baggy type. Maybe got here like men got this thing like we gotta support them. I ain't saying a man gotta support me because if a man tell him but give me when he done what he can do for himself, I always on equality. Like I bet who bet me, I on that. But like I don't want if he got a nice heart, if he got a clean heart, he nice, kind, understanding, loyal, honest, and fun, a vibe, and a people's person, you know. Because I had a long relationship that I kept very long. I stayed with him, and he didn't like that I was this popular. He didn't like if he was with me now, the person I am now. But every day we will fight because he never liked the fact that I am out there. But he was the best part of my life in a man. Like he know who he is if he ever sees this. I messed up. I took accountability for that a long time ago. I messed up. And my friend, we was having this conversation. My friend, she was saying, Brett was like, since this man, you and this man, though you never had another man, you never catch back yourself. This year 5. And myself back no break because you're here listening.
Right.
I want somebody nice, kind, honest, genuine. Like I ain't got no problem. Like you don't have to be rich. And even if you don't got stuff, I still then got you because I the person that has got my people.
Well, listen, this is the thing. You gotta find a dude. Well, not you in general. You get a partner that you're gonna build with. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you gotta complement each other. Now what's a non-negotiable for a dude? Like you ain't tolerating this. Oh, hey, this is a PG show, by the way.
Let me see. What am I not tolerating? I am not. I'm gonna keep it PG.
Yes, please.
I'm not tolerating lies. Like you're a grown ass person. When you like, who could beat you? Who can cut your ass? Like set your full chest. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, if I lie to you, I can feel as a punk or as Barry said. I will feel as if I lie to you. So I rather tell you the truth. Like kill me with the truth than hurt me with a lie. So I rather tell you the truth. Like you may not like it, and I may not let the truth forgive me always, even if I get vexed, because I don't hold nothing for too long. When I come off my head again, come and tell you, but you know, we said was right though. After maybe done blowing
Right,
your
right.
toss.
You got to digest it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Woo! Listen.
I made you drink a drink, huh?
I gotta refill. Listen, we're gonna pause for a minute. Man, well, what we heard that wasn't easy. We wasn't even supposed to go here. This is just good. That's why our conversation just is authentic. We
Yes,
go
you
where the
had to bring
spirit
it
moves
real.
us, right?
Yep.
But what Kerry's sharing, man, about just the power, resilient, strong woman. I want all my solo mothers out there, the moms, the households tapping in. Tap into Kerry. I'm sure she drops gems without even knowing they gems. But
Yep.
tap into her official Kerry. I'll put actually it's on the banner. You can see it scrolling. Follow her IG, DM her, show love. I appreciate y'all. But now we're gonna transition. I want Miss Kerry to give us some advice. So Miss Kerry, we're gonna talk to mothers. We're gonna talk to like some college students, young adults, and then I want us to advise some people that might be feeling stuck or overwhelmed. We'll start with the mothers. So for mothers who are holding everything together while quietly rebuilding themselves, when your children depend on you and there's no room to wait for confidence, how do you decide what must get done even on days you feel depleted? And what's one non-negotiable action you'd commit to this week that protects both your stability and your peace? I'll pause for you to process that, and then you could go.
Um, for mothers, believe in yourself. I will always tell persons to believe in yourself. Talk to your kids. Listen to your kids. Like, we may think we as adults just know it all, but these children it just teach you something every day. They're smarter than you think. The internet, the wide world out there, just teach them things. We want to teach them together and be your kid's friend, but also be a friend with limits. Listen to your children, because my children always say, "Mommy, don't listen. You always want to do what you want to do." So I learned, even if I think I don't listen, I just be listening, and then we can go from there. So, a non-negotiable for me, um, always I for my kids, I would tell them always do good. Good will follow you. Do not make laughing sport at nobody. Don't make fun of nobody. Don't offer people because I don't like bullyingism. I had a daughter, my oldest daughter. She got bullied a lot, and regardless of how much she got bullied, she stayed true to herself and she always stood firm. My last daughter, same thing with her. My son is a little like skinny, girls like and thing, and he feel he's a hot boy. But my girls, because they're plus size, I had a hard time, and I know sometimes it'll be hurting because the things people say, and you know, kids they say the darnest thing. They always honest, they will never they can say what I feel and think.
Right.
So for me as a mother, I would say talk to your children, listen to your children, have conversations. If you're not like when I first had to talk to my kids, I could not talk face to face. Like I would lost my words. But you see these devices, text them, have a conversation, go into their world a little bit because you know you shouldn't be leaving phones. And you could text them and you could have conversations with them and just keep pushing on. Like sometimes your kids is be the realest people in your life and on your team. So and I know a lot of women in this chat right now can relate. Because we
Wow.
children smart. And my children are my first best friends ever. My last daughter, the rest can be vexed with this, but my last daughter, she's mostly my like you know, we got this bond. But Carisha was my first love. Like we went through everything together. But
Right.
my last daughter, me, she connect in a lot of ways because she went through a lot of what I went through. My son, at the age, he just doing. He's just on butter. He's just happy. Once he can spend my money and eat everything he's saying, so he good. But yeah, just keep being strong. Like even on there, cry if you have to, mummies. Show if you have to. If you got to go and do here, your nails to feel good, and don't forget when the bills though, because then things can get disconnect. But if you got further, maybe you could put them on hold for a while to make yourself feel good for that little time. Do it. Like You working hard for all this money, because I know I got some hard working independent women here in the chat. You working
Mm-hmm.
hard for all of this money. Enjoy some of it. Enjoy some of it. Do not just take care of you first, because if you ain't good, nobody else ain't good.
Hey,
So God
Kerry,
first, nobody second.
what do you do for self-care?
Well, I never really had a self-care routine till as of recently. I am 36 years old, and I traveled as a child. My sister took me to Margarita, I think, when I was like 6, but I
Mm.
never traveled since then. So I now develop a self-care routine. Whereas today I went to the spa. This is my
Ooh,
second massage in my life.
what?
As I
Spotlight.
should have said, clock it, and then I refreshing. And it was really good. I needed it. And just sometimes I would just get up and dress up and go somewhere. I like music. I like live
Mm,
bands. So
mm,
I go and listen to music. The
mm.
other day catch bus and went to put song at a bar, and it was bare white people, but it was vibes. So I had a time. I don't drink alcohol, but I may indulge in a one or two nice tasting cocktail if I am there. But
Mm.
just sometimes step up your box and do something. Like, don't work hard for all the money to spend it on, oh, my child will get you child. Your child will live. If you didn't
Right.
have the money to do it, then you still live. And a child
Yeah.
never will suffer. I'm telling you. And don't be first to ask for nothing. When I get be a barber, we say we begging. I ain't friends to ask somebody for nothing. So if they come and they beg you for something, as y'all will say, and y'all give me y'all talk about it, guys. But when I get it, I could say simple.
A week.
But that's the truth. Like,
Right.
be a young
Hey.
women, the first thing to get talked about. And they got people that get talked about with worse things than what actually some doing. So like you ain't doing nothing illegal or wrong. Sometimes in life you can't handle everything. Like, you's only human. You will fail, you will fall, you will crumble. Cry if you got
Mm.
to, beg if you got to. Just live. Just live. I know people that want to be here, that would like to be here, so they're living and we got
Mm.
the opportunity. So live.
So live. You know what? I talk about this often. I started looking at and studying people who are on their deathbed and what they have to say. And it's some of the best advice ever. They say, I wish I took more chances in life. I wish I spent more time with my family. I wish I didn't care what people thought about me. And like, you got someone that's 70, 80, 90 on their deathbed. They've lived. And this
Yeah.
is what they thinking about on their deathbed. So for me, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna extract this information and apply this right now.
Mhm.
So now you talked about failure. What's something you learned from failure that you could not learn from success?
Well, what I learned from failure is, like, if I fail at something once,
Mm.
twice, 3 times, because you can never count the amount of times you fail. There's
Mm.
always a lesson in it. So if you fail, say you fail and you forget the hat. When you go back again and you try, you can know not to forget the hat. So everything's a learning experience. So when you fail, it's a learning lesson. It teaches you
Mm.
something. So then when you succeed, the glory behind it, that story that unfold behind it, that is it.
Mm.
So I love to feel that stuff, because if nobody ain't perfect, and that can show
Right.
me that I'm perfect.
Right, right. Listen, spot on. And a lot of people though in society are afraid to fail. They're afraid to try. But you know, you like you said, I tried this, I failed. I tried that, I failed. And I got like 3 to 4 to 5 data points on what don't work. And now I'm gonna pivot and do it again. So I'm gonna tell you, I embrace failure. There's a book I love, Go for No. Check out Go for No, quick read. It talks about how you the levels of failure, the ability to fail, the wantingness to fail, the willingness to fail. Then you want to fail exponentially. That's when other people like your tribe that's in the chat, y'all all failing for the same thing. Y'all gonna get there faster. And once you I think commit to wanting to fail, you're gonna start seeing some changes in your life. So I'll definitely back that. Oh yeah, man. I love this. Let me see. I had one. So you kind of like me. Like I wasn't on no track to be a lawyer, or I just did anything that came in my space exceptionally well. Like I'm a hard worker. What do you have? What's the advice you have for maybe a young dude to do that don't really know exactly what they want to do in life?
Try till you find something you like and that you think that you're good at, and go from there. The young people, just remember, you're young. You got your whole life ahead of you. Once you're doing something positive and you keep on pushing on, I rate that. If it could help in any way to the young people, I definitely would. Like, these kids in my neighborhood love me. The parents may not, because everybody's got something to say. But the children love me. Like, my WhatsApp going over 3,000 contacts. I can tell you, I got about 15 children from my neighborhood or more. So, like, y'all, I can say to young people, y'all young, live, enjoy life. Don't be too hard on yourself. Life is precious. It's short sometimes for some people. And recently, we have been having a lot of crimes in Barbados. Our young boys were losing. One time, used to be young girls, boat the place, world and boat. And we lose, again, pregnant and whatever. But we have a spike now in cases where young boys going to jail for murders and thieving. Like, we had 2 young boys, 17 and 16, 2 weeks ago or last week. Well, there's my daughter. Say hi.
Peace, queen.
Hi.
How you doing?
See, she looks like me. See, my twin.
Yeah.
So, like, we losing me boys. I have a 16-year-old son, a 15-year-old son, soon 16. So, like, I be scared most days that, because I know some of his friends sometimes is be wild and some of his children will be saying different. So I be like, start following these boys or whatever. And I don't ever got problems with he getting in trouble or doing nothing wrong. A boy is just a boy. And what I learned as of recent, he is growing up. He's a teenager. Things that he has been doing are things that boys will do. I can never be a daddy. I never want to be a daddy. So I can give the men the props. Like, the males on my phone could tell you, if I don't know something going, I had an issue with him this week that scared the hell out of me. And I messaged like 15 men on my phone and asking questions. Like, what should I do about this? And when they advised me, I knew they were right. And I spoke to my child father about it first. At first, he was angry at me because I came over angry. And then we laughed at the situation after, because it was like, he's a boy.
Right.
And stuff will happen. So, like, I think I really at a good place now. I can express myself, because you didn't get me 2 years ago coming on this live and talking my business. I could tell you I worry about who log in here, what they gonna say, and then tomorrow mix up. This video get shared from here to Panama. And they can say that girl. Listen, tomorrow I can be the topic, but I love it because official Kerry Skeete. I want their followers up so I can get these business deals. Log into my business and carry me global. That it is.
Yes. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, keep adding. Well, one, keep showing up, keep adding value. I think at the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. It's the value we add. People do business with people they like. Your personality is freaking amazing. You want that energy around you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. This was dope. This was dope. Sir Dominic Jordan, what up on the check-in? That's my G. Huh? We got people on IG, man. Shouts out to IG. But
don't forget to follow the official Kerry Skeete on IG and on TikTok.
Listen,
follow.
Go follow the official Kerry Skeete. All my
up.
IG people tapped in. My IG people that's gonna watch the live later. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, I ain't get y'all tonight. Hey Dom, we out here moving. You know what I'm saying? The movement's moving, baby. Man, yes. Listen, I need a book out of you.
You're the third person that told me something this week.
I need a book.
No,
seriously. You know why? Because one, your story. I think, like some people
so much I haven't even said. Yeah, there's so much more. Oh, enough time.
I was just here saying, hold on, somebody wants your at. Hold on, let me drop it in the chat. That's at official
Kerry Skeete.
Kerry Skeete.
Run it up. Barbados me come from.
Yo, this is my Bayesian queen, Bayesian
Yeah.
massive. Listen, where my flag at? Barbados.
Don't forget crop over coming. Come out here.
Oh yeah. Listen, if y'all crop over, August coming. Actually July. Say end of July all the way through. Spend a week. Kerry got you. You know, if you need any plugs, I'm still plugged in. But yeah, I gotta get Dom. You need to come to Barbados, boy. Quit playing.
And I never been to I'm never a crop over type, you know. This is my last year was my first year at crop over in like 9 to 10 years.
What?
And it was amazing. I don't do crop over.
Yeah. Crop over. It's just different, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, one, I'm home, but then it's like the element because I'll do like 2.5 weeks, then do the family thing, and then I transition. I don't do as much fets as I once did before, but
Well, you've been to the good ones because we was at Frazzle, we did Revive Branch, we did Touchdown, big up to Gene and Val, we had a time. Every party we touched on, it was a vibe.
Only champions, what up? Big up yourself.
Yeah. For sure. Big up the only champions team, Gene and Val, I love you guys. Like they actually gave me a chance last crop over to be in a party and do my thing. All you want is one person to believe in you, know. And don't be one that's believing is be a stranger, you know.
Listen, do you hear what we on our way out? She's still dropping gems. All you need is that one person to believe in you. Yep. I tell people all the time, when you start a business, some will say go to your friends and family. I say go after the strangers. Win the strangers over, because they more likely to buy into what you're doing than friends and family sometimes. And that sounds harsh. I'm sure everybody might not be feeling that statement, but that's reality. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I don't even market to friends and family. I'm at them strangers. What up? Appreciate y'all, strangers, because y'all my new friends. I got a new song out called Friends. New friends, old friends. Friends come, friends go. Keep the real ones close, though. Get it? Yeah, yep. Secret agent. You already know.
Friends and before we go, I have to shout out some women here. Because please. If I don't shout out these women, it can be an issue. So I got like First Lady, she hit all these women in this chat, you know. Big up to all of my friends that in the chat. Britt, like this one is my gas can. No matter what, I can't do no wrong for Brittany.
Listen,
no wrong I can do for this girl.
Hey, tell your friends to follow me too. Hold on.
They've been following from the time they log on here. They will follow you.
Oh really?
Mighty, but it's strong. Big ups to Anella. She on here. My friend Terry now logging in. Respect to Miss Ron because she gave me a platform with News on the Go to be the official Kerry Skeete. Big ups to my hairdresser Ria, Zarely Styles. Like there's so much women. Big ups to my friend, the director Parloff, Cicely, my mentor, Dr. Janelle Chase Mears. She's the person that got into my head in a program. I was in this part of a program called the Adopt a Family Program, whereas I was struggling and I needed help. It was a government entity, and she come and gave free speech and motivation. And we had the most interesting conversation. So she believed in me. Big ups to all of my friends that here. Like, there's so much of you ladies that I appreciate. My friend Faith, she always does all my groundwork. She's actually in the A&E right now, sick. And she only told me like an hour ago. Speedy recovery sister, I got you always. She is a phenomenal mom, has an autistic son, and he's not up to par. But Faith, she does everything for that child. Big ups to Brittany, she's another mommy. Big ups to the First Lady, another mommy. Anella, like Rhea. There's so much of them, and I don't want nobody to get vexed with me and say, forget y'all. I have not forgotten all. It's just too much to winner.
We on our time. You can call them out, shout them out, show love.
There's my friend Shanice. She always been there as well. My child father dad, that's his cousin, his favorite cousin, and he loved the hell out of her, and I understand why. Who else? My children, Karisha, Carissa, and Kazari. Big up my mother, my father, my sisters. I don't have the best relationship with them. They don't speak to me sometimes, but then my sisters and there's somebody mess wrong. Kerry got them. So I tell my sister that's blood. As we just said, blood is clot, water does run. There's my sisters regardless. Because somebody don't like me or like who I was, or because for sure a lot of people don't get a chance to know who you are now. But if you don't like rah-rah, learn to love Kerry. The official Kerry is completely different. Like support Moms Aspire, donate to PayPal to the charity to help women because every time y'all help me, I help them. They got people in your call and say, my children got the money to go to school tomorrow and they want the help. My cupboard's empty. Like all of my support system. Like
Listen, what's the PayPal?
Moms Aspire.
MOMS.
MUMS Aspire. Mums MUMS and then the word aspire. All one word.
All right, so this is PayPal. Hey, y'all, go support Moms Aspire. Drop $100, 200 USD, 500 a stack. Show love.
Yeah. And I tell you, I got a lot of friends that because these women became my friends. My neighbor Carmel, she was a big support system to me all the time. Like these women have been there from the beginning. The ending coming a time soon. As I said, I went through a lot of struggles. I wasn't always the person I am today. But all of these phenomenal women, they believed in me. I believe in them. And they always helped me. My lady friend cross the gap, Sonia. She's like my second mother. She always got my back covered. Like, oh, she ping pongs. I got carrying for sure. Remind me to carry Sonia ping pongs. However, like, I love the people. Like, I just love people. That is me. Big ups to my event and support Christmas on the court. And that's Christmas with a K on the court with a K. Every Christmas we do it. We help solo mothers in need. Everybody in my community where there's a big doodle on the hardcore. Live artists come and perform. Every kid gets a toy. Every person to get a plate of food. I find the most vulnerable persons and give them a hamper pack with stuff for the holiday season. Like this is year 4. This give me year 5 now, and I plan this all the time by myself. And
so, how much you just have to raise for Christmas on the court?
Well, Christmas on the court. If I tell you the budget this year for Christmas on the court was like 20 grand. That's Bajan dollars. That's 10,000 US, 20,000 Bajan. And some was out of my money. All that money works at her for. I take it and get me, you know. And I need that money because I got a lot of bills to pay. But however, I love people. And money don't matter yet as long as I live in money coming. So like I could give my last, I guarantee by tomorrow something can happen.
Right. You gonna make it shake.
Yeah, for sure. Make it happen. So like as I say, Christmas on the court is year 5. You can follow us on Instagram. Moms Aspire, Brittany and Fifth. Y'all need to work on the page and get it out there.
So wait, hold up. So Moms Aspire, that's that's an entity.
I'm about to get it registered now because the funding. When people usually donate, they donate to the charity. But it's a long process here in Barbados through KIPO, the government institution, to get it all legalized. You need an attorney. It's a lot of hard work.
Right.
However, I've been trying for a long time. People may think that if they donate, that the money can go to me. It never goes to me because I be using my own too. I be helping everybody. Everything you don't gotta know that. Like people that I be helping.
But when you get that, when you get that charity, you're able to really get the bigger funders because the people with money want to give to something that they can write it off for. You know what I'm saying? True. So you got the like your branding and all that?
Definitely, they got everything covered. Like I've been pushing at it for years, but this year is my year. This year is to tone up a bit. I like being plus size. I don't want to get small. So if the guys like the fat girl. I real pretty too, you know. You see, I real pretty.
Listen, that girl, she bad now. Tap in, fellas. All call, fellas. Where you at? Put a bid in.
I love how you gas me. I love it. Like you are repressed. Brett, you got intruder. Brett, look here, Brett. You got intruder.
Brett, what up? Listen, but look, tell me about Christmas on the Court. What's that about?
Well, Christmas on the Court is a community give back. This started, and I tell this story all the time, whereas there's a little boy, he live in the area. He was having he always here. The kids always in my gallery. My mother can run them, but they're always here. Every time somebody eat something, he be like, I want some. And my daughter and my son was like, you always begging, big man. Your mother know this, all right? And I was like, I called her once. I said, don't do that. But regardless if you're begging, at some point somebody can ask. So then when I had a further conversation with the kid, he said that the father had left the household and the mother was struggling. But I know that because the mother always look sweet. She, pride, business work, what somebody can say. So then I decided I can do a hamper drive. get some stuff and give everybody a hamper.
Mm.
And then some children not got any gifts at Christmas time. It is bother me. Once a child got something to unwrap, they're happy,
Mm.
because some children never experience unwrapping a gift or getting that. So it
Mm.
just came off, and I thought I use this voice
Mm.
that I have to ask for help from corporate Barbados. I don't drive. I don't have a license. So working on that this year. Don't come for me. And I go to businesses and I ask for help. I went most to businesses year one, year two. I had people helping me draft letters and getting them out there. And this year, if you look at Christmas on the court page, you will see the success story behind it. I have gangster men on the block men coming and saying, girl, rah, because they still call me rah rah. And I say, rah, if not for you, I think I had a gift for my child this year. And I smell that was all about. I was so happy. And I was on the news musty. I barely morning at 6 o'clock. I went on the road to collect stuff for the event. In like time 10 o'clock, I still plenty hardcore at the event and the same musty pants and shirt at the bed in the morning so they clean. Fuck the white. But that's like the way I have to do.
Right.
Like, sit down and pack the hampers myself, wrap the gifts. Like I had a young lady this year, big up to Kenya. She came on board and helped me. A lot of women in the community just come out and help me sometimes when they can't. And even if they can't, I will sit down. If I got 500 gifts to wrap, I can sit down on my front floor and I can wrap them. And bear in mind, I suck at wrapping gifts. So at least you got something to rip off.
So Christmas on the Court, that's the one that was 20 grand?
Yep. It was 20 grand last time. It was all of my money. Look at all of my money. I said I'm starting the new year, Brett, but regardless, things have to be done. And the funding, I got a lot of items, tangible items, but I didn't get the monetary as I wanted. And I worked hard all year. I was at a lot of events. Some events I even did for free because of I believe in building somebody else, because somebody believe in me. Let me believe in somebody else.
Right.
So I told everything I had and I made the event a success. So it is what it is.
Yo, I love your hustle, man. Wow.
Direct hustle, it is what it is. Like, you'll never come out and find Kerry Skeete where you left. She can tell you that. And they can tell everybody that. You never come out and find me where you left. They always on my grind. I at BCC doing my bachelor's in arts and entertainment management. I go to school full time, come home at night, and I work and sell food sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because when the fellas would say, but it's short like that, it's right. No, just now you can hear the hollering out here. Rah, we hungry. I can go in there in the kitchen and I can be selling food till about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then, if they got media gigs that come up, I can still pop in and go. Even if the promoters don't pay me to come, I stamp my mark. I did brand visibility for myself, let them know who I am. And I was in every fete. People was hating on me like, she everywhere. That's your fault. Y'all don't want ask and everything money. Sometimes the success is bigger than the money.
Right.
So if y'all get that money, who y'all buy? Sorry, because money don't start man, and there's too much out there. All of we could get some. I feel like that. Yep.
Listen,
my time out. I know. I'm sorry.
No. Listen, hey, listen. Let me tell you something. Only thing you stop me from is gonna drink some more wine. I'm chilling, but it's Wednesday, hump day. I gotta go. I do my snuggles. My son, my daughter. They're like, Dad, where you at? But what's the one question I have for you? Oh, whose wisdom has stuck with you? It could be a person, a principle, or a powerful teaching or quote that's helped you along your journey.
While I go by this quote a lot, stand for something or fall for anything. And that was because in school, and I didn't even like the girl back then, and I never knew why. But she was so confident in herself. Something didn't happen to me then. And she was like, my mother always tell me, if you don't stand up for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And she was a little bully. But regardless of how much bully she was, and we couldn't agree then, it stuck with me. And I said so up to this day. So, me and I see her now, we get along very well. We fight real bad at the time though. That was my only fight at school. And she dusted me out. She beat me so bad. I come home and tell a lie that she and 7 girls beat me. No one got battles, but I walk around.
Hey, you beat her in 6 ghosts.
She fuzzed me out, man. She let me check myself that day. And then we saw each other as adults and we get along very good. And I told she, the last time I saw her was at Kerry Skeete here. She was working as a guard. I said, remember that time you beat me at school? And she started to laugh and she was like, girl, you remember some things? I said, you beat me real bad. I had a hotel lace to look hard. She had my back with a limp and thing. Murphy was in pain. That one beat me real bad.
Oh,
she can't try that no, I can tell you. But yeah.
Listen,
beat me real bad, boy.
Let me tell you.
Don't forget that.
I can talk to you all night. You are a riot, girl. Oh, my goodness.
So you see how we was in the middle of a cruise, frazzled, and we was having conversations.
Just like that, yes.
If a song come on, I can walk up, and when the song done, we can talk.
Listen, ladies and gents, y'all got a treat today. Well, listen, don't you stay there. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna close this out. IG, I hope y'all was listening. Hold up. Let me see. So we got IG still popping. Boom, bam, connect. All right, listen, I hope you heard yourself somewhere in that tonight, because this conversation, it was never just about information, man. It's about intention. So we're gonna bring it all home. So I can let Miss Kerry go cook.
The man order not yet.
Not yet. I'm gonna have you send me some in the mail.
For sure. If I could, I would.
Right? Listen, good people. That's a wrap, man. Oh man, if something tonight spoke to your spirit, don't keep it to yourself. Share it forward. Somebody out there needs that reminder right now. Take a moment to reflect on the 3, 2, 1 that we shared tonight, because one bold step forward always beats standing still.
Mm-hmm.
If this conversation challenged you, subscribe to the Breakthrough Bunker. This isn't just content, it's a space for people committed to growth, clarity, and resilience. Until next time, keep believing. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Stay resilient. And listen, do remember. Oh, wait, somebody in the chat. Hold on, who in the chat before I close this out?
I can't see the chat.
Okay. Secret Agent says, well done, First Lady. Gave you the stamp of approval. Always proud of you.
Thank you so very much, First Lady. And we're going to leave her as the First Lady. That's my sister from my neighborhood. Thank you.
All right. Yes. All right. She did that. All right. We're gonna do it like this, and we out.
It's the bunker. Yeah, this the bunker. This the bunker. Welcome to the bunker. This the bunker. Yeah, this the bunker. This the bunker.
Put it on my
Hood grown, NY, Brownsville, Bed-Stuy. I done came from the lowest low, still walk with my head high. All my life, I've been through it. Made it out, and I'm getting to it. Can't tell me I didn't do it. No passing L's, we